Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one. Working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah. Rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooters gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I won, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. Grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one.
I'm Ryan Priest, and you're watching watching Under the Lights Racing.
Check. Yo, 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 what is up, guys? How we doing tonight? Welcome aboard to the UTR Live Studios. I'm so excited to be here. I am, honestly. Get this on and working. Alrighty, guys. Here we are. We're here, Texas Motor Speedway tonight for the UTLR Xfinity Series race that should have happened last week. But no, servers want to speak. So make sure we are getting okay. So yeah, servers should have been happening last week, but you know what? Servers said no way, Jose. So yeah, we didn't have a race last week here in the Xfinity series. Texas got postponed to tonight. So here we are at my home track. So I am excited. I hate the track. Let me just be blunt and clear on it. I hate this track. But tonight should be fun, entertaining, because we have ×3 wear on high draft. This is going to be a very, very fun night. Drivers are going to be challenged, and I'm ready to see what comes out of it. We saw what happened last week at ×3 wear. We saw what happens on ×4 wear in the truck series at Kansas. What a hell of a battle to determine the final four. With the truck series, I do want to mention Forgo as of today, as of Tuesday night, LRS, Deport Eddy, SP, and HD. Like, clarify that. No, sorry. LRS, Deport, Flash, and HD. Those guys made the transfer. They made it in. HD's Cinderella story continues to see climbing from a impossible deficit that became possible and climbed his way into the championship four to compete for his first ever UTR title. As of today, that title is going to have to wait another year. He has other issues and personal things going on in his life, so he is having to forego his Final Four appearance. So as of today, Load Broke, who is now under the gamer tag um, of Outlaw, he will now claim that fourth spot. So now the championship four contending for the UTLR Season 6 Truck Series Championship will be LRS defending the title, Deport, who is a rookie this year in the Truck Series, Flash competing for his first title, or Low Broke Outlaw going for his first title as well. So HD will have to wait another year, but HD is also moving up to the Cup Series next year, and so he'll be looking to claim a Cup Series championship in Season 7. So that is what is breaking news in the Truck Series. But in Xfinity Series, we got the second race of the first round. 2 weeks ago, since servers were down last week, 2 weeks ago we had LRS claim victory, and he is now locked into the second round of the Xfinity Series playoffs. Dusty Stud is 47 points to the good. He is the rookie. He is the shining star trying to claim the title. And he is looking to claim it, so he will be locking in most likely after tonight's race based on the points. SP is 42 to the good. He should also claim into the second round on points. It gets down to the nitty gritty when we get down to the bottom here. We got Flash in the fourth spot of the playoff grid, only 28 points to the good. We've got Outlaw in fifth, 11 points to the good. We've got Deport, only 8 points to the good. He is fighting to stay in the Xfinity Series here. So he's fighting to stay in. And then you have Drake, who is 8 points below. He'll be missing tonight due to being on vacation. So Drake out of tonight's race. That's going to hurt him tremendously in his playoff run in the Xfinity Series. And then Ham Wallet, this could open the door for him. He is negative 16 points out of the championship playoff standings, in last place in eighth, only 6 events after next week's race. So this is his fighting shot to jump Drake and possibly more. So it's going to be very amazing to see how those drivers perform, who locks in, who does not, after just one race after Mid-Ohio 2 weeks ago. The Xfinity Series ends their first round of the playoffs next week at Richmond Raceway, where they'll go low draft racing on ×3 as well. So back-to-back three-time wear packages, which is going to be very interesting. One on high draft tonight and low draft at Richmond next week. So first round is going to be a doozy to witness. Let's go over the lineup for tonight's race that was set 2 weeks ago. The field was frozen, so the qualifying did not take place for this week's race because it was frozen from last week's race that was supposed to happen. So with the field frozen and qualifying taking place and getting done in time, tonight's lineup is or does look like this. We have, let me check something actually real quick. Okay, that's what I thought. So tonight's Xfinity Series race, something doesn't add up. I've got 14 on the table for tonight. Oh, duh. Not including myself. Okay, we're good then. I thought I had more drivers checked in and ready to go than I had on my lineup, so my bad. Don't, so we're good. Starting on the pole is Flash Champ with a time of a 29.851 here at Texas Motor Speedway. Black Hammer, hometown hero. He is starting on the front row with a 29.876 here at Texas Motor Speedway. He is just about 30 minutes from where I am, and he is about 2 hours, maybe a little over 2 hours from Texas Motor Speedway. So this is his hometown track, or our hometown track. Looking for him to do well here this evening. Be a playoff spoiler. LRS in third. SP in the 44 car in fourth. Fifth will be Dusty Stud in the 68. Sixth will be Deport in the 38 car. Seventh will be R. Denny in the number 4. In eighth, well, let's see. In eighth will be Outlaw. Ninth will be Ham Wallet. 10th will be Mr. J. 12th, 11th will be Dr. Clater, and 12th will be HD. Okay, so we're still. Hang on, guys. We have that's the lineup. That's the correct lineup, but we have Drake, who is on vacation. I've got 13 drivers checked in and only 12 on the lineup. So let me see who am I missing. Oh, that's why. Because we have a season 7 rookie trying to race. Hopefully he's not expecting to race tonight. He's a season 7 rookie, um not a rookie for this year. Okay, we should be good. All right, so yes, we're excited to have Texas Motor Speedway tonight. It is going to be 100 laps around this mile-and-a-half racetrack. Very one groove minded, so very one groove. Interesting to see how that works. But again, high drafts, so you're going to have a lot of a momentum push going into turn one. Turn one is very flat, so we're going to see a lot of pushing and shoving probably going off into turn one, sailing it into the corner, and then getting that run off of exit. It's going to be momentum as you carry that momentum down the back straightaway into turn three, where you can kind of use the second lane. It's going to be still a bottom feeder, but in turn three, you can hold it wide open. You could potentially use that second groove because the braking did not change. It's just kind of the way the groove works. It's kind of a one groove track, but you can still use that second lane a few times, but expect a lot of people to go to the bottom. Uh, but passes will probably be made most likely in turns 3 and 4 or on the front or back stretch. Of course, we do have two unique dog legs on the front stretch. Coming off turn 4, if you're not used to Texas, you got the dog leg on the front straightaway. Excuse me. That leads into kind of like a little kink, and then you hit start and finish line, and then another little kink as you set off into turn number 1. Uh, the pit road, as you come off to turn 4, you can hit pit road. Now, one thing I do want to say that it could be tricky is turn 4 itself. In this game, there is a dip that allows these drivers to have an issue. If you go late in the run, you could see that issue evolve. We'll see drivers get loose, get antsy, trying to push their car for more than what it's worth as they head off of exit, and they're going to be up near the outside wall. As soon as they make contact with the outside wall, they're going to slam down into the car in front of them or down and collect somebody that goes into the infield grass. So we'll be watching for that mayhem to possibly happen. Uh, but if they know the car well, they know how it's reacting, they can probably try to overcorrect it, just not overcorrect it too much, or you'll end up in the outside wall head on. But tricky turn 4, treacherous turn 4 is going to be very challenging. Also, they call it treacherous turn 2 for a reason. Treacherous turn 2, people moving up, trying to get everything it's worth on the bottom groove, and their car doesn't hold. They slide up about midway through turns 2, and they end up in the outside wall off the exit down the back straightaway. So you really got to watch it. You really got to pay attention, and you got to be self-conscious. Self-awareness is crucial here. Let's kind of talk about, of course, also last night in the Cup Series. Man, if y'all did not watch the Cup race last night, you missed everything. Yes, it got a lot kind of wild with cautions late in the race. That's kind of a typical UTLR deal in the Cup Series. It tends to kind of not, I won't say caution fest. I don't want to throw that out there because we're a lot better than that. But we do get maybe a little stretch or a little run of cautions before we get back to some green flag racing. But nonetheless, outstanding battle. Going into the race, there was, let me tell y'all this. It was insane. Going into New Hampshire last night, only Tomato Mole and SP were locked in to the final 8. Well, after that, we had LRS who locked in by starting. We saw Flash pretty much lock in by finishing the race. Where it got interesting was 6th through 10th because only 8 drivers advanced, but 6th through 10th were so tight. Pluto was up by 6 points. Now remember that Pluto was up by 6 points. Not much, but 6. Brad was in 7th, only up by 2 points. Kenny was in 8th, holding that transfer spot, only up by a single digit. And then you had myself below the cut line, down by 1 single digit. I was out of the playoffs heading into New Hampshire last night, down by 1. And then you had Hack in 10th, down by only 3 points. Very manageable for everybody. By the end of last night's race, if I can get it pulled up. By the end of last night's race, Tomato, Mole, and SP was locked in. LRS locked in on points. Flash locked in on points. Brad made the cutoff. He was ahead of the cut line by only 5. He came in above the cut line by 2, and he advances by being ahead of the cut line by 5 by the end of the night. Not much at all. Kenny made it into the show, made it into the round of 8 by only 4 points. He came in only +1. He left New Hampshire last night with a P3 finish and up by 4 points. And then myself made it in by a sheer luck. Oh my God, sheer luck. I came in -1. I was out of the playoffs. And then I ended the night +2. That's it. Pluto lost out. Pluto came in the best man here. Best man +6. And he left out and eliminated of the UTLR Cup Series Season 6 playoffs. He was out by only 2 points. And then you have Hack down in 10th. He came in -3 and he lost by -5. So unfortunate for him. So very, very interesting. Mole also came out, and after 105 days since his last win, 11 races, 11 weeks, Mole returns to victory lane for the first time this season. After 105 days since his last win, he finally returned to victory lane. He finally shut everybody up, not just me, as he claimed. Said that I was his motivation throughout the week. So, Mole, I congratulate you. So, it was a very wild one. But with that being said, I've done enough talking. Let's get to the race. So, we're going to go trackside for the most famous words in motorsports, and we're going to get tonight's race underway.
And now, here to say the most famous words in motorsports, please welcome 3-time CMT award-winning singer and songwriter, Jelly Roll.
What's up, Texas Motor Speedway? Drivers, start your engine!
When you get fired up when you're ready, I'll let you know they're rolling. Fired up when you're ready.
Alrighty, Mr. Jelly Roll himself. And we don't have audio. That's great. There we go. Now we got audio. We get loaded in here. We got our onboards of Black Hammer and Dusty. Thank y'all for streaming y'all's POVs. Alright, you see SP, there's Flash on the front row. Ready to get tonight's race from Texas underway. Under the lights racing here in the Lone Star State. This is the Bariatric Solutions 150 and Hammer jumped the start. We're green flag racing at the line, buddy. Green flag, green flag, green flag. We are underway from Texas Motor Speedway. I already love Flash up to a good lead here. I love LRS's scheme here. A Napa number 1. I love the scheme. 3 wide already in the back. There's Outlaw in the number 20 machine. Later back there, scrambling around, fighting. The number 39 car, very nice. You see somebody way up out of the groove there. Ham Wallet back there in the 10 car. There's Deport in the number 38. Black and white Brent. Mr. J back there, I think he was the one, maybe a little bit of lag coming from him. He was stuck on the outside there. Hammer challenging LRS. SP, and what in the hell car is this? The 29. I don't even know what colors those are. What on God's given earth? Dusty in the 68. Denny in the Dale Senior look. Throwing that back. Number 4, no sponsor. Sponsorless. Black, red, and gray. I don't know anymore with him. I really don't. Is it like maybe some iRacing colors? I ain't Gatorade, I can tell you one thing. Some Willy Wonka. I don't know. But yeah, SP in the 29 car. It ain't a Kevin Harvick throwback, I can tell you that much as well. Got some Legoland, maybe. Legoland colors, maybe. Flash holding the lead out front here in Texas. LRS in second, SP third. That is Deport in the 4th position. Then you have Hammer in the 5th. Sorry, no, that is Dusty that has passed Hammer for 5th position. But Hammer is back to the 6th position. 16 laps to go here from Texas. And they will have to pit one time in this first stage. They have 16 laps left, and they are about 12 laps left of fuel in that tank. Oh, one car to the far outside, that is the 38 of Deport, I think. That was Deport. Way to the outside. I don't know if he got shunted or what, that he is now falling back. Made that high draft, pushing and trying to shove, got him a little squirrely. He is now trying to pass the number 7 there. Who is the number 7? That's usually HD in the number 7. I forgot. HD. He's supposed to be the 07. That's right. He's usually the 07. But obviously you can't do an 07 in custom cars. So yes, HD out there in the number 7, pink and purple. Non-matching cars. Pink and black. With the red and white Ream as a sponsor with Napa on the back side. We got Hooters on the deck lid. We got Napa on the quarter. We got Allegiant on the back end. That's the only thing that looks good is the Allegiant sponsor on the back side of the car. SP is followed back. Now back to the 5th position. Now you have Flash and LRS up to P1 and 2. There's Dusty in 3rd, Hammer in 4th, SP in 5th. What a race, guys. What a race we got going here in Texas. Flash continuing to show the dominance in that number 22 Exalta black and red scheme, which I kind of like, honestly. That's a different look for Flash. It's very different. Obviously, you see the pink and the purple tires, or sorry, purple wheels. That is indicating that he is a playoff driver. So definitely trying to fill the void. Great racing so far. Again, ×3 wear, guys. ×3. So these guys will have to make a pit stop. This is also high draft. High draft here this evening from Texas Motor Speedway. Very challenging track. Very unique track. Usually it's a boring race, but it can be anything but ordinary whenever you throw a curveball like high draft and a ×3 package, forcing these drivers to take a pit stop in each stage. These drivers have 11 laps to go and about 7 laps to 8 laps left in their tank, so we're going to be seeing pit stops with about 2 to 3 laps to go. So, question is, start thinking now, do you take gas only, or do you take 2 tires? Or do you prepare for stage 2 and take all 4 tires, don't pit at the end of stage 2? We see pit stops taking place right now. LRS first one to dip on pit road, who's a very smart move. We could see that. 10 to go now. People could stretch it and take fuel only and then have to pit again at the end of the stage, or you take maybe fuel only, 2 tires now to last, or do you take all 4 tires and then not pit at the end of the stage, giving up the track position now? We see others come on pit road. That is your leader Flash and SP down to pit road. Mr. J also on pit road. That's going to leave Hammer and Dusty out 1 and 2. They've got about 5 laps to go, but man, those tires, I don't know if those tires can last. Guys, thanks to Dusty and Blackhammer, Dusty has 24% left on that right front. It is shredding quick, and so does that right rear. Right rear is down to 34. You can see them both on pit road. Rest of the guys stay. Oh, a Clater through the infield grass. Trouble for him. Ardinia pit road. LRS coming back up on track, blending. Maybe a little loose off of that apron there. Both Dusty and Blackhammer in this time. People already starting to take on pit stops. Clater has not yet hit pit road. Could he save? No, he's going to pit. Oh, we got a wreck. Deport's around. He misses the commitment line. And almost tangles up SP. Deport losing a lot of time on pit road. Having to back up a second time. Deport had a mistake just like this in the truck series on ×4 where Deport got kind of shoved in from behind. I don't think this was unfortunate for somebody else, but I think that was on him this time. But Deport, not a fan of anything that doesn't have anything ×2 beside it, because Deport now for the second time this week at 2 different tracks with a different times wear package has spun out on the entrance pit road, costing himself. Dusty back here in the back of the pack. Hammer up to P12 out of 12 drivers with 7 laps to go. Leaders are coming around for 6 right now. Try and see who the leader probably is. I don't think Clater's been in. SP, Flash, LRS has now emerged off of pit road. 6 laps to go. I don't know if Hammer got a penalty or not. SP is the leader. Okay, so there we go. I think Hammer got a penalty of some sort. He is back in the back. SP is your leader, followed by Flash in second, and there is your 3rd place driver, Dusty Stud. A wild event already in stage 1, and guess what? We're just now wrangling the horses. We're getting the rodeo started. The rodeo's just begun here in Texas. This is a 1.5 mile rodeo here in the Lone Star State with 4 laps to go in stage number 1. SP out front, followed by Flash in second. Dusty Stud in that 3rd position, followed by Outlaw in that 4th, and Clater and Wallet battling for that 5th position. Right now it is claimed by Clater. The Duck has arrived inside the top 5, ladies and gents. The Duck has arrived. Dr. Clater, P5. 2 laps to go here in Texas. SP hard charging. Here comes a hard charger. Flash though. Flash to the inside with the high draft. He gets the draft. He gets the inside lane. Side by side, they head off to the back straightaway. Flash is going to easily clear SP to the lead. He goes. Coming around for the final time to claim the white flag in stage number 1. 1 lap to go at the line in stage number 1. Flash catches SP's drive, makes the pass. White flag, 1 lap to go in stage number 1. It is Flash, SP, and Dusty, top 3 as they head off into turn number 1 for the final time off the back straightaway. Here they go, SP losing the car a little bit. Dusty's not going to be able to get to second in time. Flash, the dominator so far in the Lone Star State, comes off and he's going to win the rodeo in stage number 1. It goes to Flash. Did I call that a lap early? I called that a lap early. My bad, guys. Dang it, I had a great call going. Alright, so yes, Flash is still going to win stage number 2. It is a battle for second place, though. Dusty stud. Flash does win. Dusty is going to get up to SP and claim second place in stage number 2, though. So Dusty in P2, SP 3rd, Clater in 4th, Outlaw in 5th. And we'll get the rest of that top 10 here for you just momentarily here in the rodeo arena. 6th place, Ham Wallach. Incredible stage for him. He needs that dramatically. Ardeni in 7th, HD in 8th, LRS 9th, and Mr. J in that 10th position. Great job by those drivers indeed here in the Lone Star State. Thank you guys for tuning in. Y'all are awesome. Things are just now heating up. How about you hit that subscribe button while you're at it? Hit that subscribe button. Be in tune for everything UTLR here in Under the Lights Racing. We are ready to start stage number 2. SP on the front row. Clater to his outside. Green flag is in the air. We're back underway here in the rodeo. Flash and Dusty making up row number 1. SP, like I said, Clater on the outside of row number 2. It's a gaggle of cars off the back straightaway. On board with LRS. LRS trying to make it move underneath the Hammer. Hammer is going to get in front of him, but underneath Ardeni. Ardeni on the outside there. Here comes LRS. Thank you guys so much for tuning in when we're at the start of stage number 2. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, become a follower of UTLR Live, where we appreciate every follower, we appreciate the audience. The drivers appreciate you. The fans, which is you, we support you. Big things are coming, hopefully if the Heat 5 servers will allow us to. Big things are coming in Season 7 of Under the Lights Racing. A lot of guys are tuned in already for Season 7. We got a lot of rookies in the class for next season. Don't miss out on what there is in UTLR. F2 just rounded out their season this past week. We have Xfinity in the trucks. Xfinity in the second round. We see LRS have to make an invasive maneuver inside SP. This is the second race of the first round of the playoffs here in the Xfinity Series in Texas. The Cup Series just finished up the first round of the playoffs, heading into the second round beginning next week at Martinsville in the Cup Series. And then the Truck Series heads off to Eldora next Tuesday night to start the Championship 4. Who will claim the Truck Series Championship? We find out starting next week at Eldora. So everything is getting wild, everything's getting antsy. We're getting ready. We got a fight up front. Good Lord, the cars, the Mangle, Deport, Hammer, LRS, Flash, Dusty. Who is that in the middle? Hammer. And HD in third. Now, okay. Let's remind everybody here, HD almost won his first Truck Series title, or sorry, not title, first Truck Series race here in Under the Lights Racing in the Truck Series here at Texas. He finished P4 after getting shunted on the last lap by a driver in front of him, or driver behind him. He got moved to the outside on the last lap, and HD fell to the third or fourth position where he finished. Got a top 5 out of the deal, but he was leading most of the race. Dominant truck all night long for HD, where he started dominating that second half of the race. So to see HD up here in the top 5 now is not shocking at all in an Xfinity car. Hammer, hometown hero. This is his hometown racetrack, only 2 hours away from Texas Motor Speedway. He's trying to be the playoff spoiler. He's trying to get his first, or sorry, his third win, I think, actually, in the Xfinity Series, if I'm not mistaken. To the lead, battle for the lead. Dusty Stud in the 68 machine, and Hammer looks for the high drive push. There he goes to the inside, trying to get the push to help Dusty to the lead. Flash on the outside. What a battle we got. Side by side, 2 by 2 here in Texas. We are caution-free so far, except for the stage. Looking very good. Strong racing. Great package here. ×3 high draft here in Texas with these Xfinity cars. It is nothing but single file racing. We got passes everywhere. Oh, and Lowbrook's in the outside wall. And Ardeen looks like he may have got a little bit of that. HD looking underneath Flash to the inside. Here comes LRS. Deport up to third. Where the hell did he come from? HD looking at the inside. He doesn't quite get to the bumper. He'll settle in for fourth. Off of turn number 4 is a gaggle up front. Oh my god. 10 laps to go. HD to the outside wall. Makes a little bit of contact. Here's a big question. We see one driver on pit road already. Who is that? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? I want to know. I want to know. Denny, first one to hit pit road. 10 laps to go. Battle for the lead. Here comes Blackhammer. To the inside. Here comes Deport to follow in pursuit. And here comes the Dominator Flash. To the lead goes Hammer. 9 laps to go. Dusty hanging tough on the outside. Deport is going to clear Dusty for second place, and Hammer takes the lead. Here comes Dusty back to the inside of Deport. Side by side for second place. 8 laps to go this time by. Here comes the 68 machine. Now, question is, do they have enough? Who has enough? Do they have enough? 8 laps to go here. 7 laps of fuel left in their tank. Does anybody have enough to make it to the end? Are they going to have to pit? I'm pretty sure they will. They're about 1.5 laps to 2 laps short. Maybe about 1 lap to 1.5 laps. Does anybody hang out in the back and save? I know one guy that could. Oh, Dusty almost misses pit road. Did he miss pit road? Dusty Stud, your leader misses pit road. Huge playoff implications right there. Dusty Stud racing back onto the track, having to get back around. Battling for the lead to last place, misses the commitment line. He's got to have to serve all the way back through, come back down. He'll be pitting this time by. Here come a lot of the leaders this time by. HD, LRS, Hammer, they all make it. HD missed the pit line. Oh my god. HD and Dusty battling for the lead up front. They missed the commitment line. HD's backing the car up rather than going back around. Dusty went back around. LRS makes it to his stall. Here comes Clater as he takes the lead. SP and Clater stay out. Oh, and we got one around. Wrecking. Who is that wrecking? Flash. I want to say that was Deport. Deport spun. Craziness, wildness happening here in Texas. People missing the commitment line. People wrecking. That's the second error tonight on Deport. He missed the commitment line the first time on the first pit stop. And he spun out, hit the inside wall, coming to the pit road commitment line on his second stop. The devastations continue for that 38 machine. SP is yet to pit. Does he have enough fuel to make it to the end? Hammer up to 8th place after he comes out. Deport coming off pit road. Flash coming off pit road. HD lost a lot of time as he had to back up and hope that he didn't get kicked. He backed up rather than take a whole lap around. He backed up and lost time in order to get the commitment line. Clater and SP have yet to pit. Do they have enough? It's a question. I know SP knows how to save. I know for sure Clater is the one that can save if anybody. Those two have yet to stop. Clater is the leader. Drifting way up the track on board with SP here. Watching these two very closely because these are the two that are out front, 1 and 2, that have not yet pitted. Everybody else out behind them have made their pit stop. The question remains, will they pit or can they have enough of fuel to make it to the end in stage number 2? This is very crucial. Clater trying to play spoiler alert here in the playoffs. SP trying to win to advance. Hit 2 laps to go. They're coming to 1 to go this time. SP, I think, is out. SP's out of fuel. SP is out. Now, does Clater have enough? And Clater's out of fuel. Who's in 3rd? Ham Wallet's in 5th. Ham Wallet. LRS is 4th. No, that was a stage. Okay, good God. I am off my count. Stage 2 goes to Dr. Clater. SP finishes 2nd. Outlaw finishes 3rd. LRS finishes 4th. Ham Wallet in 5th. That is my bad, guys. I'm off my laps. And only 3 cars on the lead lap, guys. Due to that cycle, only 3 cars on the lead lap. That is Clater, SP, and Outlaw. LRS in 4th is a lap down. He will get the free pass. So, only 4 cars on the lead lap to begin the 3rd stage. With no cautions, this could be a game changer. Who stays out to get the wave around? Looks like Denny and Flash are going to stay out to get the wave around. And possibly HD as well. Are there any pits? Let's see who stays out to get the wave around. Looks like nobody. Green flag in the air. "54 laps to go from the rodeo of the Lone Star State in Texas." On board with Outlaw here in the 4th position. Clater trying to get it done here, trying to play spoiler. So is the 16 in Blackhammer, Lone Star hero, Lone Star hometown. Here comes Hammer. Here comes Lowbroke. Clater out front. Everybody else back there fighting for the free pass. Okay, so Hammer is a lap down, my bad. Hammer in the 16 car is a lap down. He is fighting to stay on the in the free pass position if a caution was to come out. The battle for the lead is SP, Clater, and Outlaw. Those 3 cars are your top 3. Dusty back there, he is also a lap down. People already making a pit stop. Wow. Who is that? HD making a pit stop. Flash making a pit stop already. Early pit stops taking place. Maybe if I can get my stage flag off, that might be helpful. Making good calls. Iffy. So Flash and HD making their stops. Here comes SP around. Fighting for position. Hammer trying to stay in the free pass position. Clater and SP fighting for the lead. Here comes Outlaw in third. Up to the back bumper of Clater. That is for position. That's for second. Blackhammer and Dusty on the outside. That is for the free pass. Blackhammer is P5, but he is on the he is in the lucky dog position, fighting it out between Dusty Stud and Ham Wallet as well. Ham Wallet way back there. He's not really a factor right now. LRS now into the picture, trying to fight for the lead lap. SP a lead lap car back stuck in traffic now, and now Outlaw to the lead. Oh, we got one car loose. That's going to be 2 cars. LRS in the outside wall. Deport to the wall. I think that's going to be a caution. We'll see if they slow it down. Outlaw in the lead coming to the line. We stay green. 1 car around, it's LRS, and he bites the dust. Thank God he is already locked in. We stay racing, side by side, racing for the lead. Outlaw in first. Clater in second. Outlaw leading some of the first laps he's led all season. He hasn't led much. I can get on board though. Great racing going on for these guys here in the Xfinity Series at Texas Motor Speedway. Wild circumstances. We only have like 4 or 5 cars on the lead lap right now, guys. This is insane. Flash and SP, they, no, sorry, not Flash. Flash and HD have already made a pit stop. These guys have about 10 laps left in their tank before they're having to come down to pit road. 9 to 10 laps left in the tank. Here comes Flash, a lap down. Flash actually is 2 laps down right now because he pitted early while being a lap down. So Flash now puts himself 1 lap down. Outlaw still in the lead. Here comes Clater with the draft. He's going to pull up to his bumper. What does he do with it though? He doesn't do anything. He sits tight in there for second position. Honestly, I'm trying to remember who's third. I wish I knew who was third, actually. So, fourth is LRS. Despite him wrecking, he is still I think LRS is still a lap down. I believe LRS is still a lap down with him wrecking. Who is third? Thank you, Heat 5, for giving us what we need. I appreciate it. Because we need crucial information. Dusty and Hammer racing right now, they're both a lap down. I don't have a leaderboard of who's in that third position. I know LRS is 4th, Hammer is 5th. Because everybody is on watching their fuel race right now. That is what they're keeping tabs on. So these guys are single filed out. So before we get to pit stops, we're going to go side by side with you here from Texas Motor Speedway for our commercial break here this evening. You won't miss a beat as we go UTR side by side. We're watching Under the Lights Race Xfinity Series playoffs from Texas.
Who are they? It's Tyler Owens. We are professional tornado wranglers.
If you feel it, chase it!
Kids, do not try this at home.
He's insane. We can prevent all this.
You think you can disrupt a tornado?
In theory.
Let's ride.
Are you seeing this?
We got twins! Twins! Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Twisters, rated PG-13, in theaters July 19th.
Man, I'm ready for that movie. I cannot tell you how ready I am. We see you guys on pit road right now. Twisters, July 19th. Book it now. Get tickets now. That's going to be an awesome show, awesome movie. I am so pumped for it. You have no idea. A lot of people are going to be tuned in to that movie. Already, Luke Combs on the cover album for the soundtrack. It's going to be one heck of a movie to watch. And Lone Star State here in Texas Motor Speedway, as pit stops happen. I think Dusty may have missed pit road again. No, he did not. Okay. Dusty on pit road. But yeah, Texas is known for tornadoes. Tornado season just actually ended not too long ago. Still will have them. I mean, but usually this is when our summer days start. So Texas is starting to heat up. So no more severe weather, no more tornadoes usually this time of year. So tornado season comes to an end, and pit stops come to life. So great night of racing here in the Lone Star State. Leaders are on pit road. Dusty got a penalty for speeding though. He got caught on pit road, so that's going to cost him. As he is already a lap down. Dusty coming out of pit road after serving his penalty. Try to find out a lap count as our drivers are a lap down. I don't know how many cars we have on lead lap. I want to say we only have 4. Maybe only 3. Because the stage 2 caution really pinned a lot of people lap down with people saving fuel. So 34 laps to go for the leaders. I'm trying to see who that is. I want to say that is Outlaw. in first place because he was the leader coming in. So 34 to go. And around should be 33 laps to go this time by from the rodeo of Texas. Home to one of the most boring races on the schedule. Well, we brought high draft and a times 3 tire wear package, and it changed the name of the game. It's been wild. We've seen chaos on pit road. After I said in praise that pit road was not going to be an issue, and it's been all but an issue. So, very, very wild night. LRS gets into the outside wall. We've been caution free though, all race long. Outlaw out in front. HD hits pit road. Blackhammer up to the 5th position. LRS 4th. Clater in 3rd. Now I want to say SP is 2nd. Yes, so top 3 right there is right there. Outlaw in 1st. SP 2nd. Clater in the 3rd position. LRS is 4th. And Clater is the 3rd car, and he's also the only car on the lead lap besides our 2 leaders. So Outlaw in 1st, SP 2nd, and Clater 3rd. Those 3 cars are on the lead lap. 4th place LRS is a lap down. Only 3 cars on the lead lap. Who would have thought? This is insane, ridiculous. 3 cars after a pit stop strategy. In stage 2, trapped the entire field lap down just about. And because we've been caution free, we haven't had a caution, so nobody's been able to get a lap back. So top 3. Possibly the top 3 interview guys are going to be the only 3 that finish on the lead lap. So this is going to be a wild, wild rodeo to finish here in Texas. Said Clater in 3rd, SP 2nd, and Outlaw in front. Oh, and Dusty hits the wall. Trouble for the 68 machine. I just saw it on his POV. Gets in the outside wall. His championship hopes are just looking slimmer and slimmer. He is making mistakes left and right throughout this entire season. LRS to the inside wall. I'm thinking LRS and they may have had a little bit of damage off of that. So now if a caution was to come out, Hammer now takes over he is currently in 4th, but he is a lap down from the number 16 machine back there. He is in 4th, but he is a lap down. And what's crazy here is that he sits behind Clater, who is in 3rd. So the drivers have about 9 laps left in their tank, 8 to 9 laps left in their tank before they have to make another pit stop. We'll see if anybody chokes on this time by when they make a pit stop. We've seen almost a issue from at least one driver on every pit stop. What a show so far for this number 20 machine. Clater in the outside wall, gets a little touch. "23 laps to go here in the Lone Star State." Now the last time, we still have maybe two more pit stops to take place. Maybe 2 more. But let's remind people, so the last time that we saw this number 20 machine leading this race and on the potential of a win was back at Iowa earlier this season when we had a ×3 low draft package. He had the race won until the last lap when he blew a tire. No, sorry, actually he ran out of fuel. He ran out of fuel on the last lap and won bad. Came out of nowhere and won the race off of turn number 4, saved enough fuel in the car. We had people out of fuel, we had people blowing tires, all in the last lap. Mayhem at Iowa. The last time that this 20 machine was out in front. Like I said, 1, possibly 2 more pit stops to take place here. Man, I want to see something here. And people said Texas is boring. Man, I want to know who out there thinks Texas is boring when you put them on a high draft package and you put ×3 wear on this track. ×4, yeah, okay, that's crazy. You're pitting every like 10 laps. You put some strategy in there. You make it ×3. You make it where they have to do a couple pit stops, maybe 1 or 2 more than normal, but you're not having to expect a pit stop every 10 laps. Like every, 15 to 20, somewhere in that give or take region. Yeah, okay. There's some strategy taking place. On a 50% race with a ×3, it's like perfect strategy calls. You get craziness. Clater in 3rd. You see Hammer right in front of him. He is 4th, but he is a lap down, so therefore he is in the lucky dog position if a caution was to come out. But right now he is 4th in front of Clater in 3rd. SP, you saw him up there. He is in 2nd. There's SP in 2nd place, and you see that white car way up there. That is your leader of Outlaw. What a crazy night this has been. We've seen issues on pit road. We've seen it all. Issues on pit road, spins, but no cautions. Then 1 car spins in the outside wall, in the inside wall, racing hard, side-by-side racing, group and pack racing at one point. Now we've got a green flag pit stop cycle with no cautions. So therefore it is kind of spaced out just a little bit, but nonetheless, a great races. Here come the leaders on the pit road, and there's your top 3 who are the only 3 on the lead lap. That's a smart move. Let them all pit on the same lap. So your top 3 on the lead lap right now, that is Outlaw in 1st, SP 2nd, and Clater 3rd is how they came on the pit road. Here comes Outlaw back on the racetrack. We'll see what looks like as they come off the pit road. Blackhammer also pitted with them, which is interesting. He is in 4th, but he is a lap down. So maybe he's pitting with them, hoping for a caution late in the race, and he can be riding on the same strategy as the leaders, is what he's thinking. So we'll see this time by if they have enough. I think they don't have to pit again. I don't think so. We'll see this time by. There's SP in second. Clater in third, who we're on board with. Alright, so they don't have to pit again. So it should be 14 to go, 40 leaders, 13 to go this time by for this man right here. 13 laps to go. They do not have to pit again. $13 to go for the number 20 of Outlaw. This has been a wild, wild race for the Wild, Wild West. Let's take a look at the points here. So for Xfinity, this would be huge for Outlaw if he was to win, if he keeps this lead up. He would lock in with LRS. That pushed Dusty down, and SP actually has had a better night than Dusty, so Dusty may drop down to 4th or 5th in points if we get a new winner like we could tonight, if things hold out this way. This is going to be a huge shakeup, and the last guy that anybody expected to win, honestly, nobody expected this man to win. He's been a threat. He just got told today that he's going to be racing in the Truck Series Championship for Season 6 after HD had to forfeit his spot due to personal issues, so he will not be racing for the championship this year. Instead, this man right here will be asking about his feelings on that as well. But this man, 10 laps to go now. I don't know. You know, this show is not over. 9 to go this time. But what I'm recognizing is Hammer, who is back there in 4th place, a lap down. He's at... his lap counter on fuel just clicked down to 10. And it's going to click down to 9 this time by. He pitted on the same lap. But he's a lap down. So Outlaw, he might be like right on the money, or he might have to save just a tad. So one thing I've noticed is whenever you look at Outlaw, you saw nobody out behind him. There's 2nd and 3rd right there. Take a look at Outlaw. He is coming off of turn 4 right now. And then here, there's the leader right there at start finish line. Head off in turn 1, and here's 2nd place, Clater, and 3rd place, SP. And then there's Hammer in 4th place, a lap down. Could Clater and SP maybe be saving? Could we see another fuel strategy to the end here? Question is, if that is the case, are we going to see a replay of what happened to Outlaw last time he was in the lead and led most of the last stint of the race? This number 20 machine on rails right now, but does he have enough fuel to make it to the end? I think that's a question. Five to go now. See, Deport letting him by. 5 to go, no more caution. We go caution free tonight. But the question remains, do these guys have enough fuel to make it to the end? Does Outlaw? Last time we were in this situation with a fuel strategy race to the end. Does he have enough this time? He ran out on the last lap at Iowa on a ×3 package. Does it bite him in the butt, or can he finish it off and advance to round number 2 in the Xfinity Series playoffs? Outlaw continuing to lead here in the final closing laps in Texas. He is looking for career win number 2 of this season. 2 laps to go. Coming around. They're going to see the white flag out of turn number 4. 1 lap to go, presented by the Xbox One Esports Racing Community, and Outlaw in search for his 2nd career win and a spot in the round of 6 playoffs. Flash has closed in dramatically. Does he have enough fuel out of turn 3? Nobody out back behind him. Coming off of turn number 4. The 20 machine is out of fuel possibly. No, he makes it enough to the line. Outlaw is going to win. 2nd career win for the number 20, and it locks him into the UTLR Xfinity Series round of 6 playoffs. Congratulations to the number 20 of Outlaw. What a win. What a shock. What an accomplishment. The guy who nobody ever predicts to win just won. Way to go to the number 20 machine. Hell of a job. 2nd place goes to Clater. Let me get the finish results here. 2nd place, Clater. 3rd place is SP. Blackhammer, and that's all that finishes on lead lap. 3 cars finished on lead lap. Blackhammer in 4th and Flash 5th. Finished 1 lap down. 6th Deport start 2 laps down. 7th HD. 8th Dusty. 9th Hamwallet. 10th LRS. 11th Mr. J. And 12th Ardeni. Everybody from 6th to 12th or 6th to 11th finished 2 laps down, and Ardeni finishes in last 3 laps down. What a show. This was a true astonishing race. So much strategy went into this race. So much craziness. It was a crazy, awesome race. That was probably one of our best races this season of strategy calls, performances, different package racing. Crazy awesome. So we'll be right back. We're going to go get our top 3 interviewers, and we'll be back for the top 3 that finished on the lead lap. Alrighty, guys, and we're back here live from the awesome race that we just witnessed. One for the record books for sure. What a race by everybody. What a job by everybody on track. What a broadcast. And we're live here in Victory Lane with Mr. Dark Outlaw. Used to be Low Broke. It don't matter. This guy has made Victory Lane for the second time in his career. Low Broke, you are an amazing man. First of all, last time we saw you in the situation, you lost the race on the last lap due to fuel strategy. So, how does it feel to be in Victory Lane for the second time ever?
It feels awesome. It feels awesome as hell to sit there and be in victory lane.
Well, man,
Especially
you did it, and you locked into the second round too. So, how does it feel for the playoffs, knowing that you're going to be a part of the round of six in a wild race?
I really didn't even care if I made it to the second round. Didn't care if I was in the playoffs. I was proving everybody wrong this race. I was going to win it, and I did what I wanted to do, was win it.
Well, hell yeah. Well, so exactly how did you manage to do that? Because you weren't really, I mean, you were up there, but you weren't much of a factor in stage one. You kind of just hung tight in the middle there, and then slowly but surely made your gains. What was the call that you made to put yourself in position to be on the lead lap to start stage number 3?
I pretty much went down pit road, ending of stage 2, finishing third, like 2 laps to go, or with actually 1 lap to go. And I came out on the lead lap, which I was surprised as much as everybody else was. But I still can't get over the win.
It's been a long. I don't even remember the last time. I was having to look at the all-time wins to make sure that this wasn't your first win, but this is your
The last time,
second career win. I
It's
don't remember what it
Talladega.
was. Oh yeah, back in like season
Talladega
3.
in trucks.
And he didn't even win that race, really. He crossed the line third. So
No, what he fourth actually?
no, he's
No,
third.
I was third
Okay.
place, sitting there crossing the finish line, and had 2 people call it quits, and I got handed the win. I didn't want to win handed to me. I got it on my own, and tonight proved it.
And you drove the wheels off that car. So feels good to see a different winner, somebody out of the ordinary, like yourself.
Hey, Alex.
Yeah,
How's the server
no,
doing?
shut up. We're interviews. So guys, it was awesome. Glad to see you back in Victory Lane, man. Good luck next week. Whenever we see you next week. So good luck there.
I'm going to tear up Eldora.
Yeah, you actually got the. Oh yeah, that was a question I was going to ask you real quick. You got the news about today, knowing that you're a part of the Final Four, since HD had to back out. So how does it feel now being a championship threat for the Final Four in the trucks?
Well, I know several guys that are in that Final Four that didn't want me inside of the Final Four, all because of that very next race, which I mentioned a few seconds ago, which is wonderful dirt. And I'm going to do another driver that races on Wednesday nights, Kenny. I'm going to do him proud, and I'm going to win that race.
Well, man, I hope to God that you put on a show there. You're gonna be somebody to watch for sure. Going to Eldora next week, a Final Four threat, and now you're in the next round of the Xfinity Series. We head into Richmond to close out the Xfinity Series first round playoffs. So again, congratulations on the win at Texas, and we'll see you next week. So starting in second place, or finishing second place, not starting, was Dr. Clater himself. Clater, my man, how did you manage to pull off the strategy? We know that you're usually kind of the guy to beat when it comes to fuel strategy. Obviously, that was kind of the name of the game, but what was the true take to get the job done here in Texas tonight?
Well, as you know, when it comes to fuel saving, I'm obviously going to do it. Like I said in the chat, I am nationally hated in the Xfinity Series here for my race strategies. And I think stage 2 was like 18 laps, and you had 18 laps on fuel. So I was obviously, I think it was like 19 laps or something like that. I don't know. It was really close. It was enough to where you just had to save 1 lap of fuel. And obviously, it's just 1 lap. I'm gonna do it. I put in like 60 practice laps, which I actually had time to practice this week, so that was great. So I put in like 60 practice laps before the race started. Figured out a good setup that was able to not explode my tires, and I can actually go the full fuel run. And so I put in that pit adjustments, everything, and obviously I saved in stage 2, and then that's what caused the chaos. I think stage 3, I think there was only 4 cars in the lead lap, and the two, I think it was 5 cars, but fourth
Three.
and fifth. Well, I know it ended on with 3 cars in the lead lap, but I think on stage 3, it was 5 cars that were in the lead lap, but 2 of them, fourth and fifth, they had to pit because they took the wave around like free pass, whatever. So they had to pit like 5 laps into that run. So it was really, like you said, only 3 cars in the lead lap. I don't remember how Outlaw got the lead, but he somehow held on to that really well. And then each pit stop, I don't know how he did it, but he just got a huge margin on us. Like I think the first pit stop, it was like at least like a 1.5 second lead, and then that last pit stop, dude, he had like I didn't actually check the intervals, but it had to have been like a 3 second lead at least. And his pit crew really helped him out there. But yeah, Outlaw ran a perfect race. In these strategy races, for me, it's really fun. For everybody else in the race, it was probably very awful, like they've been saying in the chat. But I'll definitely take a second place, and it's been a while since I've seen Outlaw win, which is pretty cool. An Outlaw win is really cool. But yep, like Outlaw said, Eldora next week in trucks. That's my bread and butter. That's his bread and butter. So that'd be a fun battle. I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Well, man, you definitely showed your strategies, how they continue to be a effect week in, week out when it comes to fuel strategy or any kind of strategy whatsoever. You're always one that I watch. I was highlighting you a few times throughout the night, being that one to watch for possibly being a spoiler alert. So you definitely showed how to do it, and you came out in second place, being a playoff spoiler in some form or fashion. So congratulations to you, and we can't wait to see what you do next week at Richmond.
Yep, appreciate it.
Alrighty, and back to our third place finisher, the last car to finish on the lead lap, Mr. SP, my man. Dude, it was again, crazy race overall. Maybe not the way that you expected to make it happen, but you were kind of on the same strategy with a few others, mainly the top 3, though. When it came down to it, the end of stage 2, you pitted with Clader and Outlaw himself. So I think you were more or less on the same strategy as Clader, more or less than you were with Outlaw, though. Or what was kind of the name of the game to get the job done, be in the position that you end up being in right here at the end?
Yeah, well, it was a strategy race, and SP strategy where it gets born and we live and we get to see it and happen tonight. Yeah, I mean, we ran out of fuel. Every time we had to make a pit stop, we ran out of fuel. That's how hard we were pushing, and just kind of how hard that we had to be aggressive on this strategy, because if we any sort of pit a lap earlier, we were not going to make it on fuel. We'd have to make that extra stop, especially in stage 2 where kind of flipped the whole field. But yeah, no, we had to do the strategy, and do that aggressive, strategy, because if not, we would not be in the position where we're at. We had a really bad car tonight. Our car sucked. It was very, very bad on the long run, and I could not hold the line for anything, and it was just awful. So the strategy, I mean, came into, my favor, and, like I said, SP strategy strikes another day, and, I finished where I probably should have not finished tonight. I probably should have finished more about 7th place. But yeah, we'll take it. But yeah, I mean, it was a crazy race. I wasn't a big fan of it, but at the end of the day, we got a lot of points tonight. We got a great finish, and we're going to Richmond, where we're okay at. We got to figure out some strategy there, good setup. We had a pretty good setup into stage 3. In that race last time we were there, we almost won. We lost it in the last few laps from some lap traffic and Flash on a mission. But we'll see what we can do at Richmond. But But yeah, shout out to Load Broke or Outlaw, his name, getting the win. Very nice job getting your first actual win. Got to win that. But yeah, now we'll see what happens at Richmond. Like I said, good race from us playing the strategy game, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, man, I mean, usually SP strategy does work out for you. So, nonetheless, it worked tonight. Came home third, and you sit very well in the playoffs now because of that. So, you made it work to the most extent, and you got the job done. Came home P3, nothing to be upset about with that. Major stage points, major playoff points to help you out, boost you up in the playoffs. So, congrats on the third place finish. We expect you to do very well next week at Richmond.
I expect myself to do really good at Richmond. We'll see. Thank you, Alex.
Awesome, man. Well, congratulations to our top 3 interviewers tonight. It's been one heck of a show, one heck of a rodeo. It was an awesome race from beginning to end up here in the booth as these drivers tackled on the high banks of Texas Motor Speedway. These guys head off to Richmond Raceway to end the first round of the playoffs, where it's going to be an absolute thriller to see who gets in on a ×3 low draft package next week. So they thought they were done, and they were wrong. So we'll see what is like at Richmond. Can Low Broke here go back to back, or Outlaw go back to back? We'll have to wait and see. But he is secured into the second round of the playoffs. Who makes it in and who doesn't next week is a show to watch. Tune in next week. F2 is done for the season. They are on off season, so tune in next Tuesday, where the Truck Series will go back racing, and then we'll have Cup Series action for the second round, and then we'll have Xfinity finishing up the first round. So, it's been my pleasure up here in the booth to witness great racing and a showstopper here in Texas. So, y'all take it easy, guys. Have a great weekend. We'll see you around.